The following is a presentation of 912 Sports. Welcome to On Air with 912 Sports, your number one source for high school sports. With Sean Smoke and Kevin Price. On Air with 912 Sports is brought to you by Coastal Pines Technical College. Go Coastal. Prime South Bank. Find your prime. Robbie Robertson Ford, because Fords are cheaper in the swamp. Gibson Animal Clinic, practical solutions with limited fees. Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, the region's best orthopedic care. And Kim Smoke, licensed realtor with eXp Realty.
It makes sense Prime South Bank would have a great mobile app. Nobody is as mobile as our customers. For a century, they've chased dreams, followed their hearts, took the road less taken, made a new path, taken leaps of faith. At Prime South, offering the latest digital banking, secure pay apps, and new online lending is part of a mobile tradition that goes way back. Life is mobile. So is Prime South. Find your Prime. Member FDIC.
High schoolers, did you know that you can get a head start on your college career and save money at the same time through dual enrollment at Coastal Pines Technical College? Dual enrollment is open to high school juniors and seniors, tuition free. Talk to your high school counselor or visit coastalpines.edu for more information. Coastal Pines Technical College, an equal opportunity institution. Go Coastal.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for watching On Air with 912 Sports. I'm Sean Smoke, publisher of 912 Sports, and we've got a great show for you tonight. Ryan Rankin was Mr. Everything at Brunswick High School. He was a standout basketball player for Coach Chris Turner, but ultimately he decided to excel at the next level at track and field. The 912 Sports two-time Player of the Year for boys track and field is making noise at the collegiate level as a University of Georgia Bulldog. And Kevin Price has got a full report for us. It's the Pierce County Bears' second state championship in the last 4 years in football. I had a chance to catch up with Coach Ryan Heron and talk to him a little bit about his 2024 squad. Can the Pierce County Bears repeat? I guess we'll see. We've got all that and more right here on Air with 912 Sports. Stick around. We'll be right back here after these messages.
Play it loud and rev it up. Robbie Robertson's got trucks built for tough.
Make your way to Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross, where the deals are bigger than ever. Looking for a stylish midsize car, a spacious SUV, or a truck that performs at work and play? Robbie Robertson wants your vehicle and is paying top dollar. Now is the time to buy. Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
At Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, you don't have to be an athlete to get the region's best orthopedic care. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians treat injuries and conditions that affect just about any joint or bone in your body. Plus, we're backed by the support of Southeast Georgia Health System. From fracture repair to joint replacement, Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery will get you moving again. Call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit.
Welcome, sports fans. We're here with Coach Ryan Heron. Coach, you and the Bears won the AA state championship back in December of 23. Let's talk a little bit about what the Bears been up to since that championship.
Well, after we won it, we took Christmas break off and kind of enjoyed it. We got back to school in January though, and we started working. And mostly it was just weight room. Just working on trying to just build strength, trying to get muscle fitness, muscle strength, and then just trying to build on it and end the semester off, with some maxes and just trying to improve, just trying to learn how to work. You got new faces. So, the whole key of the program is hard work.
Exactly.
Hard work's the key, and we can't run from it. So basically, we've just been working hard.
Right. Well, Coach, you mentioned new faces. How hard is it for a coach to say goodbye to those seniors that meant so much to this team and bring those juniors up and kind of put them in that leadership role?
Well, that's the key ingredient. Leadership's going to be the key ingredient. A lot of people have talent, but the talent isn't going to be what gets you to December. I mean, you got to have guys that care about each other. So we've got to build relationships. The coaches got to build them with players. The players got to build them with each other. They got to learn to be good teammates. I think that's the big key. And it's just forming the team. It's like a big puzzle. There's a lot of pieces all over the table right now. We're just trying to identify the pieces, and then we got to slowly put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Right. Let's talk about some of those pieces of the puzzle. Everybody knows about Cade McGatha, the only quarterback in the state of Georgia last year, rushed for 2,000 yards, ran for 2,000 yards. You got Joe Drew, big leader over on the defensive side of the ball, really a two-way player for you guys. Everybody knows them. But who are some of the other guys that Coach Ryan Herron is going to count on when the 24 season rolls around?
Well, we got to rebuild the offense line. We got to rebuild the defense line. We lost most of those guys at graduation. You lost Carson Sloan, who on both sides of the ball was an all-state player. So it's hard to replace those kind of guys. Maybe you can't even replace those guys, that production. So we got to find guys, identify guys who can step into those roles. They may not be as good. They may not be as big. But the main thing is we got to find those guys. And, of course, you got Campbell Strickland back, an inside linebacker. You got Jones Herron back, who's played a lot of places for us. You got Jai Evans back. You got Nigel Brown back. We got both our running backs back. And a lot of those DBs also are receivers. So the biggest thing right now is we know who we got back and what they've done. It's the guys that have to come in and play that have never played. We got to bring those guys up and get them ready to play. And that's not easy. We'll have 5 offensive linemen who've never taken a snap as a varsity starter. So it's going to be a lot of new faces. So we got a lot to do, identifying, who can do what. And but still, it goes back to the main thing. Everything's about a team. It's not about where I play, where I want to play. It's where we need you to play for us to be successful. And everybody's got to buy into that, the team aspect of this. It's not about the individual. It's about the whole.
Right. Well, Coach, you guys just kicked off summer workouts this week, so you only got a couple of days under your belt. But what's on tap for you guys summer-wise? OTAs, 7-on-7s. What is all on the Bears' schedule for this summer?
Well, we go from 9 to 12, Monday through Friday. And so, basically June is getting their bodies conditioned back for football. Because we don't condition in the off season. We're not, a lot of people do a lot of running. We don't do a lot of running. We focus mainly in the weight room and then on short distance speed and explosion. So now we got to get used to being in the heat. We got to get used to working for 3 hours. We got to, just get their bodies acclimated to the work. This was the first week back, and after 2 days, the kids are dead. Their bodies are dead. So they got to learn how to fight through fatigue, fight through tiredness, soreness, all that. And so I think a lot of it really is from the neck up. A lot of June is from the neck up. Now your body is getting killed, but how do you handle it? Mentally, how do you handle it? You got to understand that you can go on. You can keep working. Yes, you are tired. Yes, you are hot. Everybody else in the state of Georgia is too.
Exactly.
So it's not like we're the only people that have heat. We're the only people that have a weight room. We're the only people that have a practice field. Everybody else is working. So that's no different than anybody. We just got to make sure we handle it right from the neck up.
Right. Well, Coach, let's go into the region. You guys are now part of Region 3 AA. This is a brand new region for this year. Only 5 teams. You guys, Tatton and Appleton are holdovers, but we got some newcomers in Cook and Crisp. What do you know about those 2 teams, and what are you planning when you go up against those guys?
Well, we're semi-familiar with all of them. We've played Crisp before in the semifinals a few years ago. We watched Cook on film last year. They were in the semis against Rockmart. And, we know Appleton and we know Tatton. So, it's going to be a tough region. It's a small region, but it's going to be a tough region. We got to go to Crisp. That's not going to be easy. We got to go to Appleton. That won't be easy. Cook comes here. So, we'll see some speed, some size, all that. So it's going to be a tough region. but that's so far away. We can't really focus on the region right now. It's just us. We're focused on us because we know region is going to show up at some point. So we're just focused on us right now. But I know it's going to be a tough region.
Right. Well, the big question in Bearville is, can the Bears repeat? So I'm going to give you an opportunity to finish this statement. The Bears will be the AA state champions in 2024 if
we can come together as a team. I mean, that's the bottom line. That's a long way away. You got to have a lot of luck. You got to be healthy, through November and in December. You got to be healthy. You got to have luck. You got to play well. You got to play hard. You have to find ways to gain an edge, and starting, Monday, that's what we got to do. We got to gain an edge by our work ethic, by how we care about each other, taking care of our bodies, but we got a lot of new faces, especially on the fronts. So we got to rebuild that, and they got to come together. They got to gel. We got to play together. Everybody's got to understand their roles. We got new coaches. The new coaches have to come in, see how things are done, and get, just basically, there's a lot of things that go to it that people don't see, never will see, don't realize that have to happen, But, bottom line is, everybody's going for the same thing right now. Everybody's working for the same thing. In Waycross, they're doing it wherever, any other town. Everybody's working for the same thing. But, you got to have luck, but you got to have a team. You got to have leadership. You got to have coaches who want to work, who love the kids, and the kids got to be coachable. So there's a myriad of things that have to happen, but I think the biggest thing probably is coming together, getting the pieces of the puzzle, getting them identified, put them together to fit the puzzle. Because it's not always what it seems. Where we got people playing right now, they may not be playing there in August. So we got to figure out what fits this team this year the best. Last year means absolutely nothing. Just because we won it last year, that don't mean we're going to make the playoffs this year. We're going to have to earn everything.
Well, Coach, you guys have been state champions twice in the last 4 years. That's quite a run. There's a lot of pundits, myself included, think you guys have got a good shot this year. So you guys get better throughout the season, and we'll check up with you come the fall.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Call on us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Open Saturdays for your convenience. Gibson Animal Clinic. Practical solutions with reasonable fees. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, Waycross.
Hablamos español en nuestra clínica.
Play it loud and rev it up. Robbie Robinson's got trucks built for tough.
Make your way to Robbie Robertson Ford in Waycross, where the deals are bigger than ever. Looking for a stylish midsize car, a spacious SUV, or a truck that performs at work and play? Robbie Robertson wants your vehicle and is paying top dollar. Now is the time to buy. Fords are cheaper in the swamp.
At Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery, you don't have to be an athlete to get the region's best orthopedic care. Our board-certified orthopedic surgeons and physicians treat injuries and conditions that affect just about any joint or bone in your body. Plus, we're backed by the support of Southeast Georgia Health System. From fracture repair to joint replacement, Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery will get you moving again. Call 1-855-ASK-SGHS. That's 1-855-275-7447 or visit sghs.org/summit.
Hello everybody, I'm Kevin Price once again for On Air with 912 Sports. Ryan Rankin made a name for himself while competing in track and field here in Southeast Georgia while in high school, and he is already making his presence felt up at the University of Georgia as well. Just this past Friday night, our two-time large school track athlete of the year here at 912 Sports finished 7th overall in the high jump competition out in Eugene, Oregon at the NCAA Track and Field Championship meet. Rankin cleared 7 feet 1.75 inches to make the podium and earn All-American status in his first ever national championship meet as a freshman. You might remember that Rankin won back-to-back state championships as a junior and senior with the Pirates there while competing in the Class 6A state championship meet. As a senior, he set a new Georgia state championship meet record when he cleared 7 feet 3 3/4 inches. Once he started competing with the Bulldogs this season as a freshman, Rankin didn't waste any time making an immediate impact. During the indoor season, he won the high jump in his collegiate debut at Clemson, clearing 7 feet 3 inches to tie for 7th all-time in the UGA school record books. He was the SEC Freshman of the Week for his performance there at Clemson as well. Now, going throughout the season, later on, he was the runner-up at the track at New Balance Collegiate Showdown when he also jumped just above 7 feet, and he tied for 3rd at the Tiger Paw when he cleared just over 7 feet again. Rankin was 10th at the SEC meet. Now, last Friday night at the NCAA competition, that jump in the finals was his second best mark of the season. So without question, Rankin will be a former high school star from right here in the 912 area code, worth watching in the years ahead. For On Air with 912 Sports, I'm Kevin Price.
It makes sense Prime South Bank would have a great mobile app. Nobody is as mobile as our customers. For a century, they've chased dreams, followed their hearts, took the road less taken, made a new path, taken leaps of faith. At Prime South, offering the latest digital banking, secure pay apps, and new online lending is part of a mobile tradition that goes way back. Life is mobile. So is Prime South. Find your Prime. Member FDIC.
High schoolers, did you know that you can get a head start on your college career and save money at the same time through dual enrollment at Coastal Pines Technical College? Dual enrollment is open to high school juniors and seniors, tuition free. Talk to your high school counselor or visit coastalpines.edu for more information. Coastal Pines Technical College, an equal opportunity institution. Go Coastal.
Gibson Animal Clinic is ready to help with your animals. From cats to dogs to horses, we treat them all. Call on us for grooming, bathing, boarding, and more serious things like surgery, dentistry, spay, neuter, immunizations, heartworm prevention, flea control, complete lab testing, radiology, preventive health care. Call us at 285-7678. Open Saturdays for your convenience. Gibson Animal Clinic. Practical solutions with reasonable fees. Russell J. Gibson, DVM.
Gibson Animal Clinic, 108 Riverside Drive, Waycross.
Hablamos español en nuestra clínica.
This has been a presentation of 912 Sports.